Hey everyone, my name is Jeremy Alexander Newsom with Real Life Trading. Thanks so much for joining us on this Monday Real Life Stock Review. So I'm here with my good friend Michael Brian White.
Hello.
At the Hard Rock Hotel. We have an interesting debate we want you guys to settle for us. The debate is investing the same thing as gambling?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Why do you say that?
Because according to the textbook definition of gambling, you're putting up money in order to make more money. Or you could lose that money, which means it's gambling.
So, me and Michael, we have a long history.
Am I wrong?
Of being friends, is what I was going to say. Maybe I should not do that. Maybe we should not be friends.
No, maybe not. We can just end this thing on camera right now.
I hate you forever. So, he's absolutely correct. So, in investing and in gambling, you put up money to make money. We understand that. Where is the differentiation between gambling and investing, in your opinion, or is there none at all?
There is a differentiation in that, and it's going to be with the mitigation of risk, and that's where my man Jeremy is going to help you.
So when you say risk mitigation, what do you mean specifically?
Well, you have the capability to tell us where we can actually pull out from a trade in order to save yourself from losing your ass.
So the interesting point about all of that is, if you are investing, you can put up, I would never recommend this, but let's say you put your entire life savings into one trade, you can...
It's a terrible idea.
...lose less than your entire investment, right?
Of course.
So in gambling, if you sit on a poker table and you go all in with king nines, two pair, all in, and your money's in the pot, can you take that money out?
Unfortunately, no. I learned that lesson hard today.
So if you lose, your money's gone.
Indeed, it's gone. For sure, it's gone.
So the good point about trading, the interesting part about trading is, if you do put your money in, you realize what the odds are against you, you can take money out and you can lose less than you intended to, or lose the amount that you intend to initially. And that is called risk mitigation, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we teach at Real Life Trading. So overall, what's your standpoint on trading, Michael, since we've chatted for the last few days?
Yeah, I want to learn more. I want to be able to be an excellent trader, so I can enjoy views like this on a daily basis.
Shout out to Victoria, who's behind the camera. Ladies and gentlemen, if you go to a casino, if you go to the stock market, there are two differences. You can lose less than you have initially intended. You can mitigate risk, and trading is all about losing small. If you lose less money than you make, mathematically, you will make money. Let that sink in. Let me teach you how to do it for free. RealLifeTrading.com. I will teach you how to day trade. If you're a beginner, if you're an advanced trader, I will teach you everything you need to know from A to Z about how to trade for free. Click the link, subscribe, and enjoy the next video coming up. Thanks so much for joining us from the Hard Rock Casino. You guys absolutely rock. You're amazing.
Aim small, miss small.
Until next time. Hey traders, thanks so much for watching that video with me, my good buddy, Michael Brian White. He is amazing. I love his face. His nose is perfect. Anyway, I was staying with at his house with him and his glorious, fantastic wife this weekend down here in Tampa, Florida. Enjoying myself, relaxing a little bit. Heading to LA tomorrow at approximately 5 in the morning. No big deal. Let's talk about the general markets really quick. A lot of stuff going on today, and no surprise, as of Friday, we sold off a little bit more. Friday, a lot of bearish candles coming in there, a lot of warning signals out there. So you had a really nice bearish one black crow / new black crow candle on Friday. If we hop in here to the hourly chart on the SPY, here's your SPY. We did get a little bit of a bounce on the hourly chart, so let me kind of zoom in here. Here's your evening star reversal pattern. Boom, boom, boom. We took out that support, and we just rolled over a little bit lower. So really what I think is going to happen on SPY, we got a big Federal Reserve meeting coming out next week, and we also have the Europe vote if they're going to leave the European Union. I doubt it happens. So if that doesn't happen, I think that the SPY comes down to this general area and then bounces. So I'll be keeping an eye in this general vicinity for a buy location on a short-term move in the SPY, just kind of FYI. This covered call likely going to expire this Friday, and you know what? I'll do it one more again. Here's the IWM. IWM is the Russell 2000 ETF. Broke out this resistance. A lot of people buying there, I'm sure, which I wouldn't have. A little bit of a pullback coming in, and again, probably looking to buy the dip on IWM. Why? Well, buy the dip has more or less worked since, January. So halfway into the year, we're making some good moves. Here's the Qs and the Qs, ticker symbol QQQ, which is the ETF that tracks the NASDAQ. Here it is, a little bit of a double bottom. We closed above the neckline, and we might be coming back to retest some kind of neckline of some sort, and then probably bouncing just again. Here's your Apple, ticker symbol AAPL. Apple, nice little bearish candle today. More or less did expect it after today's open. So today's open showed a little bit of weakness for sure. Still forming a nice pennant pattern though overall. Here's your long-term moving average. If Apple, which is very possible by the way, but if Apple trades back down to 93.27, I still think it's a buy down in that general area. This covered call will expire, and you know what? Just like renting a house, I'll do it once again. So part of the video that you watched just a little bit earlier between Michael and myself, again, me and Michael go back a long, long way. Covered calls is another way that does differentiate between gambling and investing. So investing, you can own something, and just like a house, if you're not currently using it, you can rent it out. Yes, rent it out. That's what a covered call does. So if you own a large share of a stock, aka at least 100 shares, you can rent that stock out and bring in premium every week, every few weeks, every month, every few months. It's pretty fantastic. So Apple, that covered call likely will expire, and I'll try to slide into another one again for sometime later in July. Here's Netflix, ticker symbol NFLX, and Netflix likely will close below my $92 put sale. $92 put sale. We closed at $93.85 today. We retested this retest gap. That sounds weird, right? Retesting a retest gap. Who does that? So we'll probably pull down to $88.58, which I don't mind actually owning or getting put the stock down there, and then from there I'm likely anticipating a bounce on Netflix. We can't go a full day without talking about LinkedIn, up 46.64%. Why? That's strange, because they're getting bought out by Morgan Stanley. I had a few traders make them small fortunes today on LinkedIn. I'll just let you guys know, I did not think that was going to happen. So I did have a trigger where they close above 132.40, and I mentioned that if we close above there, that LinkedIn will slowly fill the gap. When I said slowly, I didn't mean in one day. I didn't mean that some company would come along and buy them for, I don't know, $32.00 billion, billion with two L's, huge gap up, LinkedIn getting bought out by Morgan Stanley, absolutely phenomenal. So here's Morgan Stanley, down 1% today, no shocker there. Because anytime you spend $32.2 billion, you know, you rest a little bit. Here's a little bit of a support right here on Morgan Stanley, possible double top, we're breaking through that. If any financial where you're looking to play bearish, look for that retest, and then look for the rollover, because again, keep in mind it could break bullish. Here's Facebook, ticker symbol FB, Facebook breaking down a little bit, but that's totally fine. Expecting it to come down to some of these long-term moving averages and bounce on Facebook. But again, just like a lot of other trades out there, this 125 covered call on Facebook, well, it will expire worthless. So that's happening this Friday. What else do I have out there? Those are done. Pandora and UAL. Let's go look at those. Pandora, UAL. Here's ticker symbol P. Keeping an eye on Pandora. We played it bullish not too long ago, back on the 7th of June. My analysis was to buy the dip. We had a really good 1, 2, 3 wave breakout. We traded right to the 200 simple moving average. I mean right to it. We stopped at it, couldn't subscribe for a better service to call that resistance. So now I think we're going to trade down a little bit lower and looking to buy the dip on Pandora. Ticker symbol UAL. Here's UAL. We're down nicely today. We had a little bit of a pop, and this analysis right here, just shockingly good. I didn't have any analysis or any short-term positions on UAL, but man, oh man, amazing how this worked out. So back on the 2nd of June, I mentioned I would like airlines to go bearish. That's too easy, so it didn't happen. Based on the stock movement, so it probably pops above the 20, which it did, and then rolls over, which it did. Talk about time telling, that's about 11 days ago. So UAL broke through the 20, rolling down a little bit lower. I'm so patiently patient, does that make sense, on airlines. American Airlines, if you took a bullish trade on this one, good try. You got stopped out, you lost small, awesome. Waiting for UAL and American Airlines and some of the airlines in general to go just a little bit lower. But if they do bounce here in the near future, looking for them to go bullish. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching this Monday Real Life Stock Review. Hope you enjoyed meeting Michael White. He's a male model. That's how he makes most of his money. I hope to see you guys Wednesday for the next free Real Life Stock Review. I'll be broadcasting from LA, and who knows, maybe I'll have a celebrity or two in that Real Life Stock Review. And until next time, remember, love life, live life, and trade. See you.